Categorization. So categorization is converting a numerical variable to a categorical variable. And it's always possible. So for instance, we have age here. We can convert it to age categories. We define some thresholds. For instance, if someone is between 18 to 30, we call it category A. If someone is between 30 to 45, we call it category B. To 55, we call it category C. And then instead of all the numbers, we have 3 categories. Sometimes such categorization help the model to learn better. We can keep the numerical variable or discard it. It's upon us. And we have to do trial and error in order to figure out what is the best combination of the features. You have to see which combination of the variables has better prediction performance. And how to do so. So for instance, this is combination of var1, var2, var3. And this var3 is newly engineered. So it's out of feature engineering. This would have a prediction performance, let's say 89% accuracy. The original one, var1, var2, so without the engineered one, would have also another prediction performance metric, let's say 85% accuracy, keeping everything else constant. And then we can see that this one is adding 4% to our prediction. And it might happen that we have gotten var3 out of var1, so maybe removing var1 and keeping var2 and var3 would improve even our performance to 90%. Okay, so we have to do trial and error and experimentation. What about the number 4, reclassification? Well, as you know, you are aware of categorization and reclassification. I put them in the same video part. So reclassification is lumping up some of the categories in one category. It makes the variable simpler, less information, and doing so sometimes improve the predictive power. So let's say that it is about arrival or departure delay, and these are the destinations. So CD1, CD2, CD1, CD2 to CD100, and we have many flights going to CD1, many flights going to CD2, and so on and so forth. You might define a new variable saying that, okay, CD1 and CD2 and some others are actually very close. So I call them close or neighbors. And then you might say that, okay, there are some that are not very far. So you call it middle. And then there are some like CD100 and few others that are here and they are far. Okay, these are far. These are neighbors and these are middle. So this is a categorical variable created out of another categorical variable. But this one is simpler, right? Because we have only 3 categories. And that might be helpful. The model might not know that the neighbors and middle and the far and so on and so forth. So you are helping the model here. And this might be helpful as well.